Hello, this is going to be a video on a tutorial, it's going to be a tutorial on Fallout 4 using the creation kit tool on how to make your character look like any NCP in the game with their full shape of face, their full detail, including scars, blemishes, markings, face paint. So we're going to start off with a hard character, someone who does have a lot of detail on their face. I've already been testing around with this, so I know it definitely works. So the first thing you're going to have to do is this. You're going to want to go and choose your actor that you want to look like. So in this video I'm going to be doing two people. I'm going to do a main character. First I'm going to do a raider, then I'm going to do a main character. So if you want to look like a raider, this is what you're going to have to do. So I'm going to choose Sully as a raider. Double click on him. Now you can see by his head that he has this face paint here, and he has that face paint on his face and all that. Now his hair colour isn't actually like that, it's just the creation kit makes it look like it's kind of blonde or gingery. In the actual game it doesn't look like that, and by the way, you will not have this neck problem when you do it in the game. This is just a little glitch kind of thing with the creation kit. Now the first thing you're going to want to look at is the skin type, especially if you're doing a raider. Now he's got none, which is good, but if you're doing an actual raider, his skin type might be this. Just go find it. Most of their skin is this, skin naked dry. If that's the case, you'll have to do this. Type in player, double click on player, and go to skin. Go right down to that one again, and basically you know what to do. Choose it, press OK, and then you would save it. And then, for example, like I can show you right here in my data folder. I have called it Skin Naked Dirty, and I will load that all the time when I'm using a raider with that skin type. Anyway, back to Sully, who is actually kind of a main character, but he's a raider. Now his exact clothing, it varies. I think his clothing is the cage armor or something, which I've already got, but you can tell by his face he's got a little bit of dirt here, and he's got that. And the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at these first numbers. Now you're going to want to go to your character, the character slot, go to race, and go to the human race. Now you will start off on this, go all the way to preset NCPs, and you'll see all this. Now you're going to want to go here and you want to go new, and you're going to type in DN, and then till you find out, or you can just type in Sully, and then Sully is a raider, and you're just going to press OK. Now he is a part of the preset, so you just press OK, and to double check to see if it's worked, you go to your actor and then go to preset, and you'll see that he's up there at the top. Now he will actually be number 16, because the most presets you actually get for the male is 15, so he will come at 16. All you're going to want to do now is basically just press save and call it Sully. Now you can actually delete these after to save you some data space. Now it's saved, we're basically just going to back out of it, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to need for this to work. Okay, this always happens anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So what you're going to need is you're going to need something called the looks menu, and I'll show you right now how to get it. So you're going to need to download this. I have it with Nexus Mod Manager. You're going to need to use it. You're going to need to have it. To make that work, you're going to need Fallout 4 script extension or something like that, whatever it's called, which is actually here. So it's a loader. You're going to need that as well to make it work. Now I'm going to jump in this game and show you what to do next. Okay, now we're in the game. You're going to want to go to your mods tab. Go to load order. These are some of the mods I already have which are these ones. Now we don't need this on because his skin is not skin naked dirty, it's actually none. So close that off. And you got faction maintenance, which is basically quite a cool mod. It allows you to choose any faction you want. At the moment I've got Raid as my faction, but the thing that we're going to want to have is this. Make sure that is about there, and then the one that we actually just made, which is this one, make sure that's at the top. Doesn't really have to be at the top, but just make sure its priority is high, and then do that. Now back out and do this. Now load into your game. Now I'm just going to quickly take this armor off. This is actually the armor that he wears. I'm pretty sure he does. I'm going to use long johns. As you can see at the moment, I am this raider. So now you're going to want to do this console command right now, which is SLM, which is short for show looks menu, space 14. Now you're going to want to go through the actual presets all the way to 16. And you can see that you've got all his details right there. His face details, his little scar details there. And then you can just press, and now this is where you need that look show menu. So you can just press done, but the thing is, if you go and use another one, you will lose his face. So you go to R for presets, and you're gonna go X for save, and we're gonna just type in Sully. And that's it. And then done. So to make sure this actually is Sully, and this is exactly what he looks like, we're going to spawn Sully in the game now. So you can quite clearly see that that's his face. He's got no dirt around his body, and that's his face paint, which is the same, exactly the same one as what I have right now. Right, let's move on to the next character. Okay, now we're back in here. I'm going to basically just show you really quickly. All you got to do is just basically delete it, and you won't need it. Ooh. If you want to know where your actual presets are when you save them, go here, go there, go there, go here, and you can see that it's here. So if it gets too clogged up, or you made a mistake, or whatever, delete them, start again. Now I don't need this guy because he's actually wrong. This is when I was testing, so it didn't really look. It did have his face of our Longshore, but it didn't have all his details and skin tone and features. Anyway, let's go to the next one. So let's load up the creation kit tool. And as this is loading, I'm going to skip this bit, but I'm going to think of a character. Okay, now we are doing Kellogg. I'm going to choose him. Reason why is because he's got a distinctive scar down his face, and he's got actually a different body type that you can't normally get through the body slider that you get in the vanilla version. So make sure you click the correct one. It should always just be their name. I accidentally actually clicked this one making the video, and I had to edit back and not make it, delete it basically, because I clicked on that one and it turned out to be the wrong one. So it's actually this one. So double click on it, check it around, see if it's him. You can see, you know, look at his legs, they're massive, and then his body's just normal. Go to his head, you can see that scar down his face, little bit of damage right there, and you know the drill. Gotta go to the character race, sorry. Go to the human race, and then add a new one. Type in Kellogg, choose that one, go OK, OK again, and then save it, and then call it Kellogg. Save. Okay, so I'll see you in the game now. So again, this is the new one, Kellogg, and let's see if it works. Let's go through the faces. And there you go, we are now Kellogg with his scar, with everything every detail that he's got. I'm going to go to the presets, I'm going to save it, call it Kellogg, done, done, and done. And this is the distinctive body I told you about, where his legs are big, but then yet again his body is average. Thanks for watching, and this is my video on how to change into any NCP for your character.